thousands and thousands and thousands of them, and I guess they just, you know.
Yeah, I don't think there's any good way to do a batch upload, you know, that you upload it when you're done with your contest. And I guess they have to have something what they upload to the ARRL to verify their contest entries.
Yeah, that's something I can't help you with. I never got involved with it. I never got into the contest thing. You know, that's commitment. Actually, those guys stay up all through the night and all through the. You know, that's craziness to me. But that's they get their name in the old magazine, the CQ magazine or whatnot. There's another magazine. I forget what that is, but they, you know, they get awards and stuff like that that come in. But yeah, that's not me. You know, I'm more of a right shower. I'll let it go at that.
I think I couldn't type fast enough as fast they take you. You know, when you're on the weekends, 10 meter every 5 kilohertz is a contest. You know, so when I just listen to them and it's funny, you know. It's just they go wham bam, thank you ma'am, wham bam, thank you ma'am, you know. And you better be ready, you know. You tell them what state you are from, so that they get the answer and can drop you to the 73.
See, that's done automatically with your call. You know, your call goes right into the entry, and all they do is push add. You know, they'll push add, and you're done. That's it. Once the contact's made, add. Next one comes up. They do the same thing. So it's a push of one button, really.
Yeah. I'm wondering if these guys have something like voice recognition where it automatically charts down it automatically locks you in. I don't know. It's interesting how fast some of these guys are, you know.
Just click it with a mouse. Sometimes they have a guy sitting there doing the entries, and all he's doing making the contacts. Somebody else is doing the entry, so he just concentrate on what he's doing. So it might be done by two people, you know.
Oh, I saw some pictures. I think you said, you know, people, like you said, when people making big numbers, they have a picture. There's 3-4 people sitting there.
Yeah, I never really got involved with, going to one of them or seeing the event or any of that. I don't know. I mean, I admire them for it. I think it's great if that's what they like doing, but that's just not my cup of tea. I don't move that fast. That's my problem, you know. You get up in age, you don't want to move that fast. I might remember to hit the add button.
Yeah, it's the same thing here. My God, if I make a regular QSO, it takes me a minute to type it in and to write it into the paper log, you know. I'm not. It's just when you're on. I'm right now limited to for good bands is 10 and 12, you know, and the whole weekend on 10. Yeah, you can make real quick 15-20 contacts, you know, within 15 minutes there, while as everybody is doing the contest stuff there, and they're eager to get every call sign they can get, you know.
You know, the first place guy there might have 20,000 contacts, 40,000. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember seeing the book with the magazine in there, and then the first place glancing at it, but they had thousands and many thousands of contacts, you know, for first place. Yeah, they got different classes and all that too, I guess. Different divisions. I don't know how they work it. I shouldn't say really, but I don't know. It's not my interest at all. I just bypass. So once in a while, I'll go in and give somebody the contact, you know, just because it might be interesting to do for a little bit, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm listening, and when I get a call sign that starts with a W or something like that, you know, or with type a call sign in and the far stuff, you know.
Yep, I hear you. Yeah, I wonder if John's call was straightened out yet. I had I went to lock him in there the other night, and I had to do it manually because the information part of it up on my side. I'm breaking it now. The information didn't come up on my side screen, and I don't know. I'm going to check it out to see if he's in there yet. He is on QRZ, but I have a side screen that shows me all the information when I click on it. Web page, but I don't know. Something I just want to see. I never ran into that before, but only with his call.
I got used to QRZ logging, and it works good for me.
Good evening, Tom. Call me old JR up here in Pennsylvania. Roger.
Hello, Drain. This is Skyrider near Philadelphia.
I think there's somebody else in here. Was there someone else there, JR?
Yeah, there's a gentleman out there in Skipland coming back to me, but I didn't get him there. I'll try it again and see if he's still in there. Come on back to old JR up here in Pennsylvania. Try it again. I guess not. He's going. Hey, good evening, Train.
Well, top of the evening. Yeah, I heard that guy enter just as soon as Skyrider went to key up. I thought I'm like, oh, oops.
No worries. It's in and out, I guess. I'm breaking up. I didn't even know anybody was in there, to be honest with you.
Hey, top of the evening there, Skyrider.
Hey, good evening, Steve. Hey, yeah, I didn't hear him either, else I probably wouldn't have keyed up. And, so no, I didn't hear him. So, and I guess it depends on the conditions. Tonight, the conditions are not that great on the lower bands here on 10, 11, and 12.
Saying 4. Well, you guys are both sounding good today.
Yeah, I think we close enough.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the QRP.
Roger that.
I take it that Pete's not here for Classic Radio Roundup?
Yeah, nobody had called that out yet tonight.
Oh, wow. Things are bad. Bagger, his job causing him to not be able to be there. Pete's been hanging out on 60 meters.
We're going to let you take the steering wheel there or the helm? We're going to let you take the helm tonight there, Train. You guide these folks.
They said that you were the man, Tim.
You're going to be the netmaster.
Broken microphone. I had to swap over there to the desk mic. I guess that old Turner Road King needs to be tended to, I guess. I don't even like the mic.
I'm here, but I got bad bleed over.
Hello, Classic Radio Roundup.
Welcome to Classic Radio Roundup. We hear you loud and clear.
Oh, man.
There's Pete. Pete's here.
There you go, by golly.
Hello, Classic Radio Roundup, 27115 on the AM radio dial, your countywide.
We thought you weren't going to show up, man. We was a little bit worried.
Yeah, we already appointed Drain here to netmaster tonight.
Hello, Bite Buster, Night Train, Sky Rider, old JR, and whoever else is here that I didn't hear. But I'm here, so I'm here. Let's go.
Roger on that. Kilowatt's back on the air. Come on.
Hello, Kilowatt.
What do you say there, Train? Missed you there.
Hello there, Kilowatt. Train, right back at you.
Train, I need an audio report.
Excellency, Pete. Excellency. You don't need to do nothing. 10-4.
You like it right where it's at then?
Yes, sir. Your train approved.
That's what I was aiming for. I was aiming for it. I was hoping to get the train approval tonight. 10-4. You want details?
Yeah, give me detail.
Barker and Williamson, 5100 Bravo with a K7 DYY audio processor compressor board in the bottom of my D10-4.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I need a report, too, because this one's somewhat new for me. You've never heard me on this one here.
Well, you can hear it for yourself on the video gate, and I'm receiving on the Yaesu with the audio frequency FFT indicator that you can actually see your audio spectrum, and I would call that train approved.
Hey, Roger, because I could add a wee bit more bass to this if needed, but if it's all right, then I'm all right.
Well, your highest audio peak in the spectrum is right around 500 hertz.
All right, that's like the voice range, right?
Yeah, you got well, I mean, this is, you get a better look when to actually see it because it's moving so fast, but you got a peak at 500, looks like somewhere around 1500, 2K, and somewhere around 2500.
Does it sound well-rounded?
Yes, it sounds well-rounded, and it looks that way on the scope.
Italian 4. Yeah, man, that's good.
You're all talking Ford language over here for kilowatt.
Yeah, well, dude, we just getting wound up, kilowatt. That's what's going on. Getting everything straight before we, carry on.
Well, the audio spectrum is typically 400 hertz to about 4,000 hertz, and anything below 500 you almost can't hear, and really above 3,500 you almost can't hear. But that's the full bandwidth of audio spectrum is 0 to 4K, and he's got it filled up, and that's a good thing.
10-4.
Hey, there's the rooster.
Rooster, countywide.
Radio.
Good evening, Rooster. How's the rooster roosting?
Doing good. Pretty good there, JR.
Good to hear you in there tonight. Good to hear you in there, by golly.
The more the merrier.
Miss Molly.
Missed you on the medium wave tonight, Jim.
Yeah, I just got in here, 5 of 8 or something like that, and I just got in there, and so yeah, I missed the boat on that one.
I made a contact to New Hampshire tonight.
New Hampshire, yeah, there you go. Them guys are up there. Them New England states are pretty popular on that band.
They do seem to be, but well, the first one for me on that band up to there, so I'm pleased, and apparently I was doing a better job to him than he was doing to me.
Good deal. Did you make any headway on that we were talking about there and such?
Nothing has changed. I only had one trip out tonight, so I'm going to take that as a win.
Okie dokie. I just wondered.
I still don't fully understand why it's tripping out when the SWR doesn't change, and I'm talking all night long, and then it just picks one time to say, you too much, you're out. And I'm like, well, nothing changed.
I think what's going on, Miss Night Train's sitting there listening to you there, and when she thinks you're getting out of line, she cuts you off.
No. I behave myself there even better than here. Not that I'm a bad boy here, but I'm a good boy there.
All right, well, that's the only thing I can come up with at the moment,
Yeah, I don't know, but there's a solution in the works. Get me a proper balanced tuner.
Right, Joe.
Uh-oh, I think I hear a breaker.
Max, don't anybody fall over.
Hey, it's Blue Max. Blue Max, you could use some more mic gain if you got it, but I hear you. Countywide radio. Dude, you got to swallow that mic. I can hardly hear you.
Yeah, we think he went the wrong way.
How's that?
I think it's better, but you need more, or let me hear more to be sure. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can prove that I am myself.
Yeah, you are yourself. I hear you now. It's much better than when you started, but I pulled you out. Let the record show that Countywide Radio is the first to hear your transmission.
Hey, tell me, what happened to the 23 channel radio? I mean, what the hell are you running? It's like overseas stuff.
Well, it might not be a 23 channel radio, but it is all vacuum tubes with a total gross weight of 88 pounds.
Well, I mean, I've got a high five. It's all tubes, but that doesn't do much.
Well, I can only tell you what it is that I'm doing. It's a classic radio. It's 70 years old. There's more than 23 channels. In fact, there's no channels, actually. It's all frequency, but it is hollow state, and it does weigh 88 pounds.
That's pretty cool. How long have you had it?
Oh, over 10 years now.
Did it need repair?
Yes, I repaired it about 10 years ago when it set itself on fire.
Magic smoke?
There was magic smoke along with magic flames. That's the first time I ever seen flames coming out of a transmitter.
Well, that's exciting.
It was exciting, to say the least.
All right, well, I'm going to sit back and listen and say hi to a couple people there.
Yeah, pick them up in turn. 441 to Spitfire. Welcome to the Classic Radio Roundup.
Hello, Blue Max. Night Train waving at you. It's been a long, long time.
Train, you don't have to introduce yourself. I know who you are. Matter of fact, I was listening to you guys on Sideband, I guess, just last night.
You are?
I were, yes.
Right, but you said you could prove that you are yourself. How do you do that?
Well, I can ask my wife, but she knows.
Yeah, but how will we know? I mean, we would have to figure out, how did he know he's really Blue Mac?
Yeah, if you talk to your wife about it, you already previewed it. So we're still left in question.
And how do we know your wife is really your wife and not your girlfriend? God bless wives and girlfriends, should they never meet.
Breaker?
Go ahead, Breaker. Go ahead, Breaker.
Come on there, YL Breaker.
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know. It was a good enough signal. Should have heard either one of us.
Touch to the skip land, maybe?
No, it sounded local. To me, it did.
Yeah, I don't think there's any skip running right now.
I think that's one of the operator's children.
There was a young lady breaker. And if you are listening, go ahead and take the break.
I think she's scared.
Well, he told her to take a break.
About a little beaver you on? All right,
Yeah, and hello there, Green Dog. I hear you. Everyone else don't, but I do.
4, that's all I needed. I can sign off now.
Oh, I hear Green Dog. Green Dog know I hear him.
Well, I know you do and JR. You and JR hear everything I hear, not necessarily everyone else.
I hear him.
Hey, Blue Max.
Blue Max, Green Dog's calling you.
Yeah, didn't he just say he heard me? And then I'm calling for Blue Max and then he doesn't come back. I think my radio is busted.
I think you might be mistaken. Rooster said he heard you.
Oh, well, I would have
to talk to Blue Max. Sorry, Rooster. No offense. But Rooster's putting a good signal on me. Blue Max, however, is putting a better signal on me. And I was curious as to what his 20 was, roundabout-ish.
I personally forget where Blue Max is. I just know he's out to the southwest of me somewhere.
Up near Ole.
Oh, he's near Ole? Oh, maybe he's more west then.
Yeah, to me, he's north.
Well, that explains why I had such a good signal on Blue Max, and now I'm left in question as to where the heck he went.
How is Ole north of you?
Because I got to go north on 100 to get there.
No, you don't.
No, you're never going to get to Ole if you go to north on 100. You'll never, ever get there.
Well, you kind of will.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking Valley. I'm messing up here. Ole is west of me.
On 73. Yeah, you got to go west.
Go west, young man. Go west.
Like north.
But I'm not a young man anymore.
A lot of us aren't.
Touch all that. Hey, Pete.
Hey, Rooster.
Hey, how we sounding down there?
Oh, you're sounding good as always. In fact, you're sounding better than usual.
Okay, 10-4.
Yeah, you're loud, you're clear, you got broad audio. Yeah, it sounds good.
I got a 9er on Rooster. Max was giving me like a 10 somewhere around there. It was in between the 9 and the 20. And yeah, I was curious to where he was. 10-4.
Well,
Bye, Buster. Are you still there?
Fight Buster.
Poor Bye, Buster. He had it hard.
Bite Buster. I'm here. I was in the other room.
10-4. We just need to know you're hanging in there.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to set up a recording on the TV, but it's giving me a pain.
Yeah, don't check out on us without letting us know like you're prone to do.
It happens.
Well, we thought maybe you was getting your feelings hurt.
No.
Hey, 4.
You got rain down there now?
Rain.
We needed that rain during the summer, man. Well, as long as it's coming, that's what counts. We got to get water into the earth.
Yeah, I don't need my well drying up.
Seriously.
Twice.
I saw before the rain hit, when we had that, I don't know, over 40 days, whatever stretch, no rain. I was out riding the bike around because the weather was so nice, and I saw no less than 3 different well drilling trucks going to town. Like, oh man, I hope I don't need that.
Yeah, man, that's an ugly thought.
Well, who's your well?
My well, I shouldn't need to worry. My well is 250 feet deep, and my pump is 200 feet down.
Yeah, but how long has it been there?
Since 1979, and I replaced the well pump 10 years ago, and when they pulled it out, they said, we ain't never seen a well pump this last this long, and it wasn't yet dead.
That's good. I hope mine lasts forever.
I'm thinking I should have kept the original one, because I'm sure the new one ain't gonna last as long as the original one. You know, they don't make things like they used to.
Well, they should make a well pump good, because how often do you have to go down there, you know?
Well, that's not the thing. The thing is, if we don't make them as good, you're going to have to buy more of them more often.
And it keeps those people in business.
Yeah, and that's a shame.
We can't make them like we made them in 1979 the last 40 years. We can't be doing that anymore. We'll run ourselves right out of business.
I replaced mine back in the 90s, and I got a jacuzzi pump.
Roger on Jacuzzi. That's a good brand. I didn't even know Jacuzzi made well pumps.
Oh yeah, and that's why I chose them, because I know they make pumps for jacuzzis, for hot tubs, you know. So they've been in the business for a long time.
Man, did you know Genie, the garage door makers? The garage door opener people. You remember Genie, Mike?
Yes, I do.
They made my rotor on my antenna. It was made by Genie. 10-4.
Well, I guess they can. It's all in the motor, right?
Yeah, the Alliance rotor was made by Genie.
Isn't that odd?
Remember my multi-LMAC transmitter I occasionally use here, Night Train?
In America, it used to be. That's when life used to be in America. But yeah, Alliance made the Genie. Genie made the Alliance rotor. That thing's been up there for years, man. Don't give me no trouble.
Once upon a time, everything of quality was made here in the United States of America. Now we just buy crap from China. But if you remember my multi-LMAC that I use here on occasion, the one with the chain and sprockets band switch, they used to make garage door openers.
Did they really?
10-4. That's how they started, making garage door openers, and they made amateur radio equipment.
Wow, man.
And they made it like no joke. This thing is a mechanical marvel.
So that explains why my little Alliance rotor is hanging in there so well. The garage door opener people made them. Nobody wants their garage door to fail. That's miserable anyway.
Let's talk about a narrow band.
Why do you say narrow band?
The garage door opener. What frequency does that operate on?
They used to be 49 in the 49 megahertz range. I don't know if they still are or not.
I really never knew.
They might still be there in the 49 meg range. I don't know. I'll have to get my garage door opener in front of my frequency counter and see what it says.
Yeah, that ain't a bad idea. But yeah, Alliance was made by Genie. It was strange, you know. It turns out that Genie made it. Now, I don't even know if Genie's still in business.
Well, they might have sold the name to a firm in China.
Yeah, they'll make you a nice garage door opener.
Yeah, you wait till January 20.
Oh yeah, things are going to change.
It changed already. Gas is under $3.
Yeah, you know, but I went up to Wawa, man, and they got me for more than $3. I think it was $3.13 or something. I'm like, man, I should have got it when I was farther down the road. It was $2 and something cents, $2.95 or something like that.
Yeah, over here in Stowe, they're on 422 business, where you go over to the bypass. There it was $2.95 this morning, 295.9, of course.
Yeah, well, that's a whole lot better than $3.13. When I was headed up towards Route 73 off 100, and I stopped in at Wawa up there on the right-hand side, man, and they were getting premium dollar. But I needed it bad, so I just did what I had to do.
I always go to Costco because my car needs premium, and it was $3.47 2 days ago. $3.47 for premium.
What kind of car you got that require premium, Pete?
The zipper car. The zipper car requires premium. It's a high performance motor in my Civic Si.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you gotta use premium. And then the wife's car, she got a turbocharged Acura, which also requires premium.
Oh, wow, man. They get you.
That's why I always go to Costco. It's always 30 cents cheaper than everywhere else.
10-4.
But I'm fortunate that Costco is only 2 miles away, and it's usually on my way to or from somewhere.
All right, so anyhow, Pete, for Classic Radio Roundup, this is the Cornell Dublier Mark V.
Oh, I know that radio. The Cornell Dublier. Yeah, I can't say that, but I know what it is you're talking about. I've seen them years ago when I was shopping for classic radios on the bay, and they always seem to be just out of my price range. Just like that that other thing you got. What the heck is the name of that? The Challenger, the TRS.
Yeah, for some strange reason, I bought both of these in here. I outbid everybody on this one, man. It was like, you know what? I want that one. New in box, or barely used, or never used, and or all of the above. Original plastic and everything, man. I had to spray the contacts, the pots and things like that. But it's mint. No scratches, dents, chips, and or none.
Yeah, they're good looking radios for sure. Without a doubt. They're good looking radios. So you got a mint new in box one, so you ought to be really pleased. Yeah, I'm downsizing my classic radios. I only got a handful left because I've focused in other directions that I need to focus on.
Roger that. Yeah, I was thinking about getting rid of some of my inferior stuff, but these I want to keep. Between that and the Challenger, that's new to me. And of course, you don't get rid of the trams unless you're getting out of business altogether. Some of the other stuff that's premium, but some of that little minor stuff, I may let it go down the road, especially with Bagger not being able to come on no more.
Yeah, well, my Shakespeare 740 and my Demco Super Satellite, that ain't going nowhere, but everything else is up for grabs.
What happened to Bagger?
Bagger's all right. He's just got a job that causes him to have to be asleep around this time so he can get up tonight and go to work from home.
It's the man. The man's keeping him up.
Yeah, he's got to work weird hours. And it's only like Wednesday, 2 nights a week, like Wednesdays and Thursdays, he's got to work weird hours. The rest of his week is normal. Of course, they had to pick Wednesday night, right?
Yeah, but does he get in there at all anymore?
Yeah, he's in there all day during the daytime on lower sideband.
Okay, that's for I don't have that luxury.
And he's in on Sunday nights at this time on sideband.
All right, I'll have to keep an ear out for him then.
Yeah, it's just that, Bagger was like part of Classic Radio Roundup. In fact, he is a classic.
Well, for the record, it was co-founded by him and I.
But if we lose you guys, I ain't taking it over. I'm selling out.
Oh, no, because you have to take over if something should happen to him or I.
That's what JR was trying to get me to do when you keyed up.
You're the one with the biggest collection of classic radios now, except for maybe Bagger. I don't know who's got more, you or him, but sure it'd be a contest. It's not me anymore. I mean, I got classic radios, but I'm trying to downsize because I made a whopping purchase, and there's another whopping purchase I want to make. So to keep the station manager happy, I got to spend hobby money on hobby gear.
Station manager, good grief.
That's the supervisor.
I like station manager.
Same thing. Boss.
Yeah, but station manager sounds classier than the supervisor. But although she is also the supervisor, there's no question. Because when I'm unsupervised and she's not here, things can happen.
I like that station manager too. I think I might adapt that one, Pete.
Yeah, I actually stole that from my Welsh friend I talked to on 10 meters. It's too funny. My Welsh friend, he always says, say hello to the station manager and give the dogs a pat on the head for me when he signs off with me.
Right, well, around here in real life, we call her the oficialis. The oficialis. You know what oficialis is?
Sounds like the official in Spanish.
Yeah, like the police. The oficialis.
I thought they were the federales. Weren't they the federales?
No, there's federales and there's oficialis. Officers.
Yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense.
The people in charge. See if you're having fun.
I've got a station manager.
If you're having too much fun, then the oficialis will come in and break it up. Something that you need to do. You left out the orange juice and it's warming up.
Station manager has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, I like it. But then again, if I say station manager in front of her, then she'll know who I'm talking about. I say, we got to be cool. The station manager's present.
Oh, my wife absolutely knows she's a station manager because she's been down here when I've been talking to my friend in Wales, and she just listens, and she gets a giggle when he signs off and says, say hello to the station manager and give the dogs a pat on the head.
There you go. We'll leave the light on for you.
He's a really, really nice guy. He's a cool character. He's an older gentleman, but widowed and all, so he's got lots of time to play radio, but he's always fun to talk to.
Nothing like it, man.
We've been talking since 2013, I think, so I never met the man, but we're really good friends and we know a lot about each other.
Hanging for how long y'all been talking?
Since 2013.
Oh wow.
I've known him that long. Never met the man.
You know, sometimes I think it's better that way when you never meet the other party. You have a lot of fun. You never get to see their face. It's cool.
But I'd be willing to bet if I ever find myself in the UK and get to Wales and I look him up on QRZ and then go knock on his door, I'd be welcomed in with no problem.
Yeah, man.
Then I dial up 27115 and say hello to you guys from there.
Yeah, from Wells.
Nice.
You know, I don't know if you know what the Welsh flag looks like. They've got like the coolest flag in the world.
What does it look like?
It's a white and green horizontal fat stripes. Like the top half of the flag is white, the bottom half is green, and they got a dragon, a freaking dragon in the middle of it.
Oh, nice.
That sounds nice to me too. I like it.
It's really cool.
Skull and crossbones, I go with, I'd say.
Well, that's not a national flag. That's a pirate flag.
Hey, Goose, when did you get in there?
Just now.
All right.
Night train.
Going on, man.
Is it all you?
All right, I'm running a different radio for tonight. I had it modulation opened up a little bit. How I'm sounding coming down there?
It sounds pretty good. I like the other one better, louder.
Roger, yeah. I could turn this up, but I don't think it's necessary.
Is that a stock mic on that or another mic?
It's actually the 575 handheld.
Sounds really nice.
Yeah, Yeah, it could come up a little, but I don't think I want to bother. I think I like it like it is.
Well, you could for some of those, but for train approval, I think you want it right where it is.
Yeah, it can come up a wee bit. Let's see. If I take it up too high, then I might lose. There, that's a little higher right there. Come on back.
You didn't lose anything. Still sounds good.
Hanging for, so it's all right.
No, I think so.
Sounds good like you should. Hello there, Pete.
Hello, Goose. Top of the evening to you. I guess we could call this the Christmas Classic Radio Roundup, too, because I don't think anybody's going to be on next Wednesday.
I'll be on.
Here in the Sunshine State.
Oh, man, we got Skip from Sunshine down in the cat box.
Good evening, Goosey.
Hello there, OJR. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, my MOSFETs came in today.
Your box came in today?
No, my MOSFETs.
Oh, you fix it?
No, I'm just in here testing them before I start, but I'm not going to do it tonight. But they came in. I'm getting ready, though.
I'm proud of you. You're testing them first.
How do you test them?
Double keyed.
Yeah, how do you test them?
You do it with a multimeter.
Anybody else hear that Florida station besides me?
You know I hear him, Pete. He's just coming in between everybody.
All right, just checking. I know you and JR hear what I hear.
I don't hear nothing.
I hear it.
I figured you did, JR. Us three hear all the same thing. Everybody else is, everybody else really doesn't hear what we hear. And Bagger's excuse is he's running that beam pointed one direction that he can't turn.
Yeah, but you gotta watch when you start hearing voices, sometimes they want to come and put you in a white suit.
That's why I check to see if anyone else hears those voices or it's the ones in my head.
Well, he was a down getter anyway. Bagger said he was Bagger don't like no down getters. And I just got down.
He don't like down getters, mail readers, wave handers, and I'll be right backers. No, he don't like any of that.
What is the remedy, Skyrider?
Oh, a couple of adult beverages.
Somebody way out there talking, Bravo.
Takes care of voices in your head.
Oh, well, and I'm taking care of that for medicinal purposes then with my rye whiskey.
That would do it too, yep. You pour that in hot milk and off you go.
No, that's fine with just an ice cube in the glass.
Skyrider likes it with hot milk.
Hey, with an ice cube, it's just for fun. With hot milk, it's for medicinal purposes.
No. The ice cube is medicinal purposes too. It keeps me from hearing the voices in my head.
They just talk to you through the glass.
To try that with the ice cube in the voices.
It keeps them from talking to me through the glass. I heard that.
Hello, Green Dog, by the way.
Hello? Did somebody say my name?
Yeah, somebody said your name.
Was that Skyrider?
County, what?
You're confusing me, you guys, now. Maybe too many adult beverages.
Too many is when I start puking. If I ain't puking, it ain't too many.
Man, I don't puke.
I will if there's too many.
You just go to the porcelain throne and you say Buick. But you get down on your knees and you hug that porcelain throne and you just say Buick.
Oh, I thought it was the porcelain bus. Grab a hold of the wheel.
The porcelain throne.
I try to avoid that if at all possible.
Studebaker.
I know what my limit is these days. I've had 50 some years experience at it now.
With the Buick?
If you're still throwing up after 50 years, you're doing something wrong.
You're not listening. I have enough experience not to reach that point now.
He don't do Buicks no more.
Studebaker.
Cadillac!
We're older than that now.
Let's check and see if Pipe Buster is still there. You still there, Pipe Buster? Pipe Buster always runs away.
He was trying to record something on his DVR or something like that. So he was in the other room before. So let's give him a chance to return. Bite Buster, you're on call.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yes?
Told you.
What do you got to do? Say Pipe Buster 3 times in order to get a response?
Got to give him a chance to come back from the other room. Bite Buster, it's your turn. Windows open.
So what's going on, man? I heard, Blue, oh my God, I forgot his handle.
Blue Max?
Blue Max, I heard Blue Max in there. Is he still in there?
He disappeared almost as easy as he came.
Haven't heard the guy in 6 months or so.
And he never did clear up. His modulation never did get cleared up, and he was gone.
I have to look at the map, but I think that's kind of cool from Makunji to Oli. I have to look at the map to be sure, but that seems like a good ways.
Yeah, it's not that far. I wouldn't want to walk it though.
What about on horseback?
Do you think it's
Do that.
Do you think it's as far to from you to me as it is to Oli?
I think always before Reading, if you start at my place.
Well, it's east of Reading for sure. I guess that's northeast of Reading.
For me, it would be on the way. I think it's right off of 222.
Well, it's east of 222 where you would get off. It's on Route 73, like the town center.
Yeah, I've never been to the town center. I've always been to that one bar that's like on the way home from Reading. Because we go to Reading and hit a couple of clubs and then come back and then, oh, here's that country bar in Oli. Let's go there. Whatever it is, it's on the back side of the mountain.
Yeah, there's that too. So, but maybe that mountain don't interfere with them, because he's on the other side of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like Bear Creek. I'm on the north, I guess, east side of it, and everybody else, you guys are all on the other side of that mountain.
Well, that's a 10-4.
I'm on the bottom of the other side of the mountain. I'm on rock bottom.
Fire on the mountain.
You did come up in conversation on them shorter wavelengths tonight there, JR.
Uh-oh. Well, at least you didn't forget me.
Yeah, I guess Very Weak had a conversation with you somewhere that I missed. And then I said, oh, yeah, old JR, he don't do anything in half measures. He says, yeah, I'm starting to realize that. I told him about your 7-element Tennessee Walker days.
Yeah, that kind of cleared the airwaves there, in any certain direction you wanted to go, I guess. I remember that thing, doggone it.
Yeah, I told him how you cut my neighbor's lips off when he was 2,000 yards away. You cut his lips right off.
Yeah, that was funny, actually. I found that hard to believe, but that's pretty wild.
Well, always leave out the part that there's a mountain between him and I, but he's still only 2,000 yards away from me. And even still, he was running power. So that was, anyway, you slice it, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that beam to go back up there. Old Green Dog's buddy has it, and he's putting it together. He's going to get it up there someday, so we'll be able to hear it again.
Yeah, well, he was complimenting your 160 signal too. I said, yeah, he does something. He jumps in with both feet. He ain't fooling around with junk.
They're trying to get you back out there on them ham bands, JR.
No, I don't mind. I like it. I do. I get on there. I yap along. I yap anywhere I can yap, but yeah, it's good. You're right, though. I mean, you get in there, you might as well. I don't like to repeat myself.
That's why I bought my DIY transmitter, because I didn't want to be left in the mud. I was like, yeah, I can't deal with this for too long. I mean, like repeating myself and stuff, and the static crash just took you out. But JR, the main reason I keep bringing this kind of stuff up.
What's the main reason, Pete?
Because you need to join us there.
I might be eventually joining you. You got to get your bow and arrow fixed and got to get that wire up in my yard.
So does that mean you're ordering a Spitfire-made 160 dipole? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I think that's what you're hearing.
All right, 10-4. Consider it on order, and those items are made to order, so I'll get to it, and then I'll order my new bowstrings.
Go ahead, Break.
Well, finally got to talk to him. That's a very good show.
All right, welcome back, Blue Mac.
Yeah, Barefoot's not cutting it.
I got a good copy on him.
I got double preamp on, and he's just above my noise level, just above an S1 with a double preamp.
So what kind of trouble you have in there, Blue Mac? He's gone again.
Yeah, I don't think Bite Buster heard him that time.
Not at all.
But I guess he said he was running barefoot, so that's almost impressive that I could hear him on freaking 4-watt radio.
Yeah, he did say he was barefooted, but yeah, he was getting out.
But under today's definition of barefoot, I'm also running barefoot.
Yeah, Bagger and them was having a discussion about that term barefoot today, I believe it was, on their little early morning soiree, and how the word barefoot no longer seemed to have a constant, since certain radios barefooted have different wattages, but years ago it simply meant 4 watt.
Yeah, that was me and Dave a couple days ago on the daytime sideband. Yeah, so my realistic TRC 25 is barefoot, but so is my K7 DIY 1500 watt transmitter is also barefoot because it's not using an amplifier.
Hanging 4, yeah, man. I was listening in on that conversation. You guys didn't know I was listening in.
No, but we did cover the ground though, didn't we? So yeah, they've completely destroyed the meaning of barefoot.
Yeah. With this barefoot radio I just got down.
Yeah, I'm on my barefoot radio, and I'm getting on up.
I'm on my barefoot radio.
And what you doing, getting up or getting down?
I got my woolies on.
What's going on, Junkyard?
You hearing things?
I thought I heard Junkyard. And I got Bleed over.
Yeah, he was out here yesterday.
Bleed over or Junkyard?
junkyard.
4. I got my hush puppies on, I guess you could say.
Little old woolies, and I'll tell you what, these things keep your feet warm. No matter what, you got warm feet. They woo.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. A man is not comfortable when his feet is cold.
You know them hospital socks that you get when you're in the hospital? They're like socks, but they got tread on the bottom.
Yeah, so you won't slip and fall.
One of my cousins, she's a nurse in a hospital, and I have her steal them for me all the time. I love using them to walk around the house in. So I ain't barefoot, but I want to have shoes on.
Baby, get me some more of those sock things.
Yeah, she hooks me up with a supply.
I could use some of them things that go over top of your boots. Every now and then I get clients that want you to cover your boots before you walk in the house.
Oh yeah, the soft covers or whatever. Yeah, I was going the other direction. I know somebody in here knows what I'm talking about. But you use the Wonder Bread bags around your socks before you put your boots on.
Oh, I remember those days, man. Yes, sir.
Bread bag,
Keep your feet from getting wet when your boots leak.
That's right.
And it makes it easier for you to pull the boot on and off.
There's others that agree. I hear them out there. Newspapers ain't gonna work.
Sure they do. Newspaper around the feet, then the plastic bag.
Oh, that's just extra insulation. Okay, 10-4, but you gotta have the bread bag. Who else was in agreement out there? I heard you. Come on in.
The bread bag booty blues. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's greeny. All right. So yeah, you're of age.
Heck yeah, man. I love going out playing in the snow, sledding. I used to love downhilling in the woods and zigzagging through the trees there.
Oh yeah, sledding all day long. I remember times where my pants were basically frozen solid, but I wasn't cold. Like my whole pant leg, was like a frozen piece of cardboard from so much snow and whatever. That's all frozen, and I guess I was so active I wasn't cold. I would do that today, I'd be freezing to death.
I used to love coming in after a hard day shoveling pavements and making coins and put my hands in front of that big old coal furnace downstairs in the basement. And your hands be so cold when they be warming up, they be hurting, man. Feel like pins and needles.
10-4 on the return to feeling.
Yeah, it was awful. Then you go right back out.
Hey, you were better off numb because it didn't hurt.
Do it all over again.
Man, I remember days sledding all day long from, like a Saturday or Sunday or a school snow day. You go out sledding, and it was like from, as soon as you got turned loose from the house until dinner time.
10-4.
Go to Sandrock's house, you'll be sweating in no time.
Out sledding, and then when you come home, you lay in bed from all that bouncing around. You wake up in the middle of the night just puking.
Yeah, it was like no break, no indoors, the entire stinking day out in the cold, and never got cold.
Somebody out there said, I guess nobody hearing me. Open up the door and let that breaker in. Who's that out there hollering that nobody don't hear me?
Come on, breaker, we hear you.
Yeah, I guess nobody don't hear me.
Can't hear you.
That was Skipland.
Yeah, can't hear you if you don't transmit.
Well, we gave him a chance.
Yeah, buddy.
Guess there's a little bit of residual Skipland floating around out there.
I gotta bleed over from one of the other channels
radio. Anything's possible. I know, Reendall's probably not hearing me now.
No, but I can't hear you.
I just want to make sure you can't hear me, because I don't want you to call me names and not hear me, or me hear you call me. No. Anyway, back with you.
Well, I guess they can't hear me.
Hey, while we're in hearing people, where is Wayne?
I'm right here listening.
All right, I figured you were close by, but I had to check on you, buddy.
Oh, I said, Petey.
What'd you say, JR?
I said you're sounding all frequency to me.
Oh, that's entirely possible. Hang on, let me bring up my variable frequency oscillator.
I want to let you know.
Alright, while I was doing that, I couldn't hear what anybody was saying, but I heard you all transmitting. I should be on frequency now.
By golly, I think you got it. There you go.
That's what happens when you use a 70-year-old transmitter with a VFO.
I hope my antenna still stands straight up at 70 years old.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it was only off like 500 hertz.
But I can hear it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could, but my frequency counter let the active smoke out, so unless I'm checking the zero beat, I don't really know where I am. I don't see the drift anymore, and it's kind of annoying. I would have caught that otherwise.
What kind of radio is that?
An 88-pound Barker and Williamson 5100 Bravo, made in Bristol, Pennsylvania, 1954.
Right, so sounds good.
Yeah, that's because what the Spitfire Technical Center did to it.
No, it sounds good when it's on frequency. But yeah, it sounds real good.
I got a modified D104. That's why it sounds like it sounds. Well, that and it's glowing glass.
Okay.
I got a TV in their background.
It's probably his kids.
You probably hear my daughter playing the video game.
Yep, it's Goose and his kids. Of course, he's one of them, but it's just another one of his kids. Kids raised by kids.
It's one kid. Well, two, because I'm a kid. I'm only kidding. It's only one kid, my youngest daughter. She's playing, I think, Fortnite.
It's kids. It's you and her.
Both of y'all playing with y'all toys.
Actually, when I got custody of my kids, I grew up a lot faster than I used to be.
So what's going on, Wayne, man? You didn't get a chance to talk. Wayne.
Yo, Wayne, renegade. Take some airtime.
Hey, okay. I don't like to transmit a lot because this antenna isn't matched right. The match even went up higher. So, yeah, this radio will take it, but, it's not right.
According to the VNA, it's not that far wrong either.
No, I put it on my internal meter, and it was like 5 to 1.
Yeah, that don't seem right. I would put the VNA on it and see what the VNA says and believe that. Anything else is a lie.
Well, the internal meter tells me whether the radio is happy or not. Right now, it's telling me it's not happy.
Yeah, you can't have an unhappy radio. And if it looks like it's going to wait till warmer weather for you to get that straightened out, I'm going to have to come back and get the VNA because I got a Spitfire made dipole on order and I need that to make it.
I think, yeah, come on back and get it. Because it looks like I'm not going to make the, it's getting too cold.
All right, 10-4. Probably Monday, then I'll swing by and say hello and come grab that because, yeah, I got an antenna order and I need that to make it proper. In fact, I'm probably going to make 2 of those antennas because I want one for myself to give it a try.
Yeah, no problem. Come on by, whenever you want. I'm here most of the time.
Well, that's my most likely unsupervised opportunity. 10-4.
10-4.
Ready, DX land. I hear voices in there. 5-0 in Florida, breaker.
We heard you earlier, 5-0 in Florida. 3:36 Eastern, Pennsylvania got you.
3:36, brother, you sound good down here in the South Mile. Clear as a bell. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yeah, you've been sounding good yourself, man. We heard you in there. It was just really busy up here there. 10-4.
Yeah, boy. It's a wonder you heard me, my little barefoot striker. Barefoot striker.
Barefoot.
25 foot off the ground.
Well, it's sounding real good up there in eastern Pennsylvania, somewhere outside of Valley Forge there, Roger.
Okay, brother, you sound good down here, too. That's that radio to talk. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to your family from mine.
And Roger, let me stand by, 5-0. Maybe some of the boys would like to say hello to you. Night Train in the Keystone, we back quiet.
We all like those strikers. 705, we said it.
Hey, 705, I got a copy on you. 705. Oh, my baby striker down here, barefoot.
Yeah, I'm using the same thing.
655, barefoot. B58, about 22 foot off the ground.
Yep, I have a 5/8 wave Mako, but it's about 35 foot. All right, 705, we're off the key.
Good Christmas, you and your family, and a Happy New Year. Good to hear from you boys up that way. 5-0 in Florida. I'm originally from North Carolina.
How about it there, 5-0? Hello, 5-0 in Florida, 441, Pennsylvania.
Still listening. Come on, I heard you.
Yeah, hello there, 5-0 in Florida. 441 up here with the group in Florida, in Pennsylvania, saying hello to you. 441, Rager.
41, sounding good. Good sounding radio. I appreciate you getting up in my receive.
All right there, 5-0. Yeah, you sounded good in my receiver, too. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you. Thanks for stopping by. 441 on this Antique Flea Market Radio.
Okay, 441. Down here. You have yourself a beauty. Christmas, Happy New Year. Talking to you, 5-0, be listening.
Oh, man. Antique Radio makes the trip.
Hey, he said it sounds good down there.
You know what, Night Train? You need to invest in yourself in one of these K7 DIY compressor boards because it works on all my radios.
Where does it go, though? Is it external or is it inside of the microphone or just what?
You take the amplifier board out of the D104 and slap this baby in.
Damn, 4. Speaking about D104s, man, I found the D104 up in the attic. It was inside of one of the tram boxes, in its original packaging. I'm like, man, I didn't even know this was up here.
Yeah, I wish I had the problems you have opening boxes that find D104s in that you didn't even know you had. But yeah, the DIY board fits right inside the bottom of the D104. Just take the old one out, wire it up, put it in.
What about if it's a non-amplified D104?
I imagine you could stick it in there too. Would make it amplified at that point. It needs that crystal element. That's the thing. So as long as that crystal element's in there, and then you got your wires to your radio, I'm sure you could slap it in an unamplified one.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Well, it's got this, what do they call it? Circular compression or something? I don't know, but it adds body for sure. And every radio I use it on, I get higher average power out of the radio by using it with less mic gain.
You get it from eBay?
Oh, I got it from K7DYY.
Okay, so I've seen something like that on eBay. It has like 3 adjustments, tone, bass, and something else. I think audio.
No, the only adjustment on this is level. Everything else is done in circuitry. It's an audio compressor.
Roger, okay.
It makes it sound like what you hear.
Yeah.
It was worth the investment.
About how much it cost, Pete?
$80 shipped.
Paying for.
I mean, even my boys in the UK that I talk to at 10 meters on a regular basis, and I'm using the same transmitter that they've heard for a long time with a regular D104, and then they all noticed, like, what are you doing different over there? It sounds really good. What did you do different? And then I got to tell them.
Roger.
That drops into the head of the D104?
No, it's in the base. You take the old amplifier board out and put this board in.
All right. Yeah, I know you already said it once, but I need to write this down because I'm curious.
Kilowatt 7 Delta Yankee K7DYY. Just put that in, K7DYY audio board, and it'll turn up in your Google search.
Thank you.
R&R Williamson, Delaware said they're going out of business.
Oh man, really?
Yeah, I hate to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, anytime I hear a radio shop going out, even if I don't, frequent the establishment, it's still a sad day.
Yeah, it means we're losing the battle. That's what that means.
Yeah.
It's time for JR and Sandbagger to open up a CB shop.
Yeah, Jay Bagger.
Yep. I have to. I'll do all the talking on the radio. I'll let him fix them. I'm a yapper.
That's my problem too. I got things to fix, but if there's somebody on the radio, the fixing ain't getting done.
That's the truth. That happens more so than not. But, I don't care. It's all good. Them days were fun when they were in there, but I'm retired. I'm retired and just jolling.
JR, you got a knocker in Florida.
Yeah, I hear 'em. Good evening there, 5-0. Sounding good up here around Reading, Pennsylvania, if you know where that's at, Roger. Yeah, you have yourself a good holiday coming up. Enjoy that family. That's what it's all about. So Merry Christmas down that way. Be good. Good to hear you in there, 5-0. Your old JR radio up here around Reading, PA. Catch you later. Bye.
Okay, JR, I got it because you said it. JR, have a good Christmas to you and your family and a Happy New Year. 5-0, your friend standing by.
He must be sitting down there just copying the mail on all of us up here.
Yeah, I do believe we all have the conditions.
Classic Radio Roundup. Hey, 5-0 down there in Florida. If you want to hear how you made it up here to Pennsylvania, search out Classic Radio Roundup. I run video gates. So you made the video gate. It'll be uploaded tomorrow. Classic Radio Roundup. Search it on YouTube. Brigger?
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that or not.
Invoice.
Seems like he got the message then.
No, it seems like somebody else came in here. Try that one more time, Pete.
JR's probably got the bigger signal on him than I do. He's got to let him know that he's on the video gate.
You may not know what that is.
That's why I tell him to search Classic Radio Roundup on YouTube, and you can look at him and see how he made it up here on the video gate.
He can look at himself in the mirror. Nah, brother, I gotta get out of here. I'll be back. Alrighty, 5-0. Go do the Christmas lights. Shut them down. We'll catch you in a bit.
Looking at me, looking at you, looking at you, looking at me.
Florida to Tennessee to the Keystone, back to Florida. Hey, we knew a guy from Florida, from Ohio. Dummy, is that with a banjo on my knee? Mighty Christ, dummy, you on the two-way?
Crash dummy.
I thought I heard Christ dummy, Rowdy's wife. I guess I'm hallucinating.
That's a hell of a handle, Crash dummy. You got a copy on me, 50 441?
If that was you, give me a call and let me know you heard me.
Yeah, I'd have to pump it up, I guess.
All knobs to the right, Petey. All knobs to the right.
Yeah, when I do that with this transmitter, the lights in the house start dimming.
That's all right. As long as you don't shrink the picture tube on the TV while your wife's watching.
Yeah, that'll get me in trouble. I'll start hearing banging on the floor, or my ceiling.
What'd you call her? The radio what?
The station manager.
That's it. The station manager. She walking with a big stick. Man, Pete, Q's only gonna take you so far.
I didn't coin that phrase, just for the record. That was my buddy in Wales who coined that phrase, and I thought, that's awesome. I like that.
Station manager is a good handle.
That's what you should use for a handle. You're absolutely right, the station manager. That's a good handle for a female.
Hey, by the way, that was 4 watts. Now I'm full power.
Wow, I heard you.
I don't think I ever heard her on the radio.
Yes, you did. On the 6-meter repeater, because you were on it back in the day. You would have heard her there. 220 6-meter setup.
Oh, man, that was so long ago. You gotta be kidding me. I ain't gonna remember that. The only thing I really remember was solid was I used to laugh at Bider's car. I used to drive back and forth to work.
Oh yeah, his little Geo Metro, 3-cylinder with antennas all over it.
I never said nothing about it, but it always made me laugh when he started talking about it.
He only used that because he had such a long commute. That's why he had that car. It was so good on gas, and it was a stick shift. So I imagine it was still kind of fun to drive.
I guess he traded that in. I guess it ran pretty good. I don't recall him having problems with it.
He had 2 of them, and he put like close to 200,000 miles on both of them.
I guess they don't make them no more. That and the Opel.
No. I had an Opel GT back in the day, but Opel hadn't been around since the 70s. But the Geo Metro, when he had that at least up until the mid 2010, somewhere around there.
They were like early 90s production.
He had 2 of them. I know he went through 2 of them.
You know that Opel GT? They're pretty popular with the drag racing guys there. They put the Hemis in them.
I had one with the original motor, and I wound up putting these Weber side draft carburetors on it and changed the cam and put a header on it. Man, there was when I was in Norfolk, Virginia, there was in Chesapeake, there was an Opel speed shop, and I found it. There was all these aftermarket parts for the thing. Oh, I hopped it up, man. I think it was stock like 105 or 110 horsepower stock or something. I think I got it up to like 150 or 160 horsepower. But the car didn't weigh nothing. That thing flew.
Yeah. I remember what they looked like, but I haven't seen one in years. It's just not something you see on a daily basis or even a yearly basis anymore.
No, but a few years ago, up on Schranksville Road in Springmount, there was a guy had one out for sale. And every time I drove by it, I told the wife I was going to buy it. I want one. I want one again. It was a great car. I want one again. And the station manager looked at me like, you're out of your head.
Well, there you go. She probably did you a favor. Maybe, maybe not. Hard to say. But speaking of Springmount, 280, was it 288 or 283? He was in there earlier.
The man behind the hill, that one?
Yeah, that'd be him. Yeah, he was in there. Sounded pretty good, too. He said he was running 1,800 watts to get up out of the hole.
Oh, man.
I wonder about his ears.
He was sounding pretty good, though. I got to tell you what, he was yanking it.
Yeah, that's a bit much. Probably not required. He's not. Yeah, just because he's on the other side of Springmount doesn't mean he needs that to get to us.
He was working it, though. He said he'd be back, but I don't know.
In doubt, throw more power out.
Hello, Joker. Yeah, well, I heard Bike Buster on 4 watts.
Hello, Joker.
Good evening, Joker. Yeah, that's pretty impressive, actually.
Good evening, everyone.
Stand by a second. Bike Buster, go back to 4 watts. Let me hear it.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I got double preamps on, but you're still giving me a 2 swinging 3 with a double preamp.
Yeah, it's good to know.
I hear you like I hear you with just a single preamp and your power.
Yeah, good to know. It's getting out.
Yeah, it's working well. I don't know if anybody else could hear you on 4 watts. Probably JR and probably Night Train.
I heard him too.
Yeah, I heard him well. I heard him.
Yeah, a lot of people heard you on 4 watts, so it's working.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
One, two, three, 4. You better put on some more, or you're gonna get just plain stepped on. But a lot of people heard you.
There it is.
End up on the floor.
1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to end up on the floor.
Well, if you get stepped on, I imagine that's where you're going to end up, is on the floor.
1 whiskey, 2 whiskey, 3 whiskey floor.
Yeah, scooping your lips up off that floor.
They're in the basket because they didn't be cut off.
Oh, man.
That's what I say.
So was it a busy night or quiet?
Very busy night. The gang is all here. 27115 on the AM radio dial. Classic Radio Roundup.
Minus a bunch of classics, I've noticed.
Hey, Joker, did you get your package in the mail?
Package received.
Are you on it now?
10-4.
Well, introduce it, man. Introduce it. Bring it to Classic Radio Roundup.
Roger that. My Craco CB, what is it, 2345?
Roger. See that, JR? All you had to do is just talk about it.
Oh, man, a crazy Craco.
Yeah. I'll have to punch in that model just to see what it looks like. Yeah, you got him going on it there. He didn't take the one out of the basement, though. He got one off of eBay there. He got another one. He said, no, I want something I know it's going to work.
Oh, it's working, driver.
That night we were talking about it, and I saw what it looked like. I was like, I got to have that. It looks like a combination between a car grill, car dashboard, or something you would see as an entertainment system on the Brady Bunch.
Well, I think what the Night Train said, it kind of looked like a Buick grill, if I'm not mistaken. He said a car grill, but then he kind of converted over to the Buick.
I think that those Craco radios, especially the Craco Deluxe, it looks like an old Dodge Dart from the 60s grill.
A Dodge Dart grill and/or a Buick that had the headlight covers that went down over it. The speaker grill looks like the headlight covers.
It sounds good. What microphone you running with it?
I got my D104 on it.
Oh, Roger.
That thing's loud and clear.
What's that model number?
I'm even running the small driver, my small amp tonight. It looks like it's pushing about 5 watts. I wanted to try it out on my smaller amp before I connected it to something bigger. It's the 20 CB or KB 2345, I think.
Did you get that, Bike Buster?
Yeah, 2345. I just want to see a picture of it, that's all.
Well, it sounds like you hit the jackpot there, Joker.
He's starting to get himself a collection of classic radios.
Yeah, I used to have one of those. Yeah, I think I want to ask the guy, see if he can give me a little bit of a discount, because I got to take the top cover off. The channel selector has a little bit of it cuts out every once in a while, so I got to clean it. So I'm going to see if he'll give me a little discount.
Yeah, a little deoxit. You know what else works if you don't have deoxit? Spin the channel selector around really fast, quite a few times, and then reverse direction and do the same thing. Believe it or not, that works.
It's nothing unusual, Joker. Just a little spray.
Channel selector quit working.
Just spin that channel selector around clockwise and then counterclockwise a bunch of times. Real fast.
Little ball bearings go flying around.
Yeah, that's what I've done. I do have I have deoxit fader F5 that I was going to try on it. And yeah, that's what I did, kind of give it the old whirly twirly.
That actually works, but if you deox it and then do that a few times, that definitely works.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do your knobs and things too. But a little deoxit and a classic radio goes hand in hand.
Deoxit is good stuff.
Shouldn't you be using deoxit for your radio need?
Yeah, 2345. I had to look it up. I keep forgetting the model number. The only thing is I can't find any documentation on it on where the AM power pot is adjustment.
A little deoxit and a little antenna wax, and you'll be golden.
I don't think you need to change no mods. You're all right like you are.
10-4.
I was looking. I was going to say, when I want to turn down, like I said, I think I'm pushing about 5 watts from what my meter says. And I wanted to knock it down the AM wattage a little bit.
Yeah, but it might sound different after you finish messing with it.
If you just turns the carrier down, it shouldn't change anything except maybe get louder.
Suppose he turned the wrong one.
Well, that's why he's looking for documents. Just don't look for the documents in the trunk. They might blow out with a firecracker.
Yeah, I went on a couple forums, and this one guy has the stuff for the sideband version of this, but not the AM only version.
You know what you need to do is find out which Sam's photo fax it's in and buy the Sam's photo fax. They'll tell you everything you need.
Yeah, 10-4. The guy that I was talking to on the one forum, I think he said he went through his Sam's photo faxes and couldn't find it.
All right. I got an indexer here. Hang on. I'm going to need that model number in a second.
10-4. But it sounds on frequency and everything? That's one of the things I was worried about.
Joker, it sounds good, man.
Definitely does sound good.
It's one of the most common CB radios back in the day.
Skippy?
Yeah, that's Skippy.
Dude, I was thinking about you the other day, and I thought about how long it's been since I heard you out there. Don't want to tie it up. Just want to wave the hand, Mr. Skippy. Green Dog waving.
Yeah, Green Dog, it's been a minute, a long minute. Nice hearing from you.
And 4, that's my Skippy contact, Roger.
What was the number on that again? KCB what?
It is K, B as in boy, 2345.
All right, hang on.
Yeah, I was just thinking if I could knock the dead key down just a hair. That way I'm not going to be overdriving.
Well, I would hate to see you mess that one up.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I don't sound crunched or I'm not backswinging, if it sounds okay, maybe it should be fine.
Yeah, you sound good tonight, man.
I guess I'll have to keep this in the Classic Radio Roundup rotation then.
By all means, yeah, give it some airtime, man. Keep it in circulation.
Wow. It doesn't seem that it's in a Sam's photo fax. I went through my index, and it's not listed. Not that model number.
Yeah, that's what the other guy said. It's weird. I can't find anything online about it.
Well, it's certainly not sounding crunchy, so I don't think you're ever driving your amp. But if you really feel the need to drop it down, go find yourself a 5-watt 4 dB pad. And put that, well, see, the problem with that is that'll knock down your receive in the same amount, so you don't want to do that. I'm thinking 2-piece radio. Never mind. Leave it alone. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
10-4. Roll with it.
Hey, how's it look? Is it nice? I mean, did you get your lemon wax out and the Q-tip and everything?
I have not cleaned it up yet, no. I had an emergency Monday morning with my new kitten, and I've been kind of preoccupied with, so I haven't had a chance to, from front on, it looks great. The very top of the chrome, like on the top end, top side of it, it might look like it needs to be cleaned up a little bit. But you know how plastic chrome gets that little whiteness to it, and how it starts getting a little speckly? That's a little weird. But everything else looks good. It's still got the original tags on the side and everything.
Hang forward. Yeah, sounds like you got one winner, that one there. You picked the right one, because, it's a gamble, man, when you buy off of eBay, you're actually gambling, man, but it's part of the hobby.
Yeah, the way I look at it on these eBay radios, I won't spend any money that I'm not willing to throw out. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't spend enough money on this that if I would have lost it, I would have been super angry. I would have been annoyed, but, it's one of those things. It's like gambling. It's gambling.
Yeah, it is. Incidentally, this one here is the same one that I was on the last time you and I talked, man. I had it, had the modulation pot increased. They went from 89 to about 120 modulation.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're starting to pick up some kind of artifacts.
Oh.
You?
What kind of artifact?
There's a riding in with your audio, but the last transmission, it wasn't there. But I heard it before, earlier on. I just thought it was a fluke, but I'm hearing it again. It's on the video gate if you want to hear it at 1 hour and 35 minutes mark.
Roger that. Let me know if you hear it again.
10-4. I don't know if anybody else heard that artifact, but I heard it. Maybe no one's paying that kind of scrutiny either.
I was momentarily out of the room. Sure is something.
What's going on, Junkyard?
What's going on?
I thought that was you earlier, man.
It was.
That was you.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
Hello, Junkyard Spitfire 441. You sounding good.
Well, I'm happy for that. Yeah. So how you all doing?
Well, I think we're all good. We're out here having a good time on Classic Radio Roundup.
Yeah. Well, I only got one damn roundup. Only one radio.
It doesn't matter. If you don't have the radio, we accept the classic operator.
Mike, you just have to round that one up.
Hello, Junkyard. What's happening? Not at all, you? Oh, same old, you know. Can't complain. I hear that.
He's got that nice big old time CB radio, big room sound.
That noise going away out of my background.
I'll let you know if I hear it again. But I did hear it a couple of times through the night. But it was that time that I mentioned it was the worst.
And Roger, well, it's gone now.
Do you know what it was?
Yeah, I know what it was.
All right.
What was it?
Can't say.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Whoa.
You know, you can't slide much by the Spitfire radio station.
Go, bro.
Come on, Breaker.
What's going on? Meatball Bandit here. I'm running a last out Midland 13-82-92.
Hello, Meatball Bandit. Well, it's working, but it sounds like you're trying to operate a telephone.
Put a firecracker in it.
Hello, how are you?
One ringy diggy, two ringy diggy.
Stick of dynamite.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Does that help I hold my nose anymore?
They're trying.
What'd you say? He's out there crying.
Well, you know what they say. Stop crying and start crying.
Yeah, but you know, like in the bylaws of Classic Radio Roundup, Classic Radio Wednesdays during the hours of operation, that's acceptable. If it's a classic radio.
I'll be back.
Where you? Between the hours of 8 and 9.
Food away.
There you go. 8 to 9 will buy.
127-115 on your radio dial.
Yeah, many things are acceptable if it's a classic radio during the hours of 8 and 10 p.m. on Wednesday nights.
Okay. Cool, 10. I thought we were doing the 9, but 10 is perfect. Speaking of that, there will be a abbreviated video gate of this tonight.
Well, I got the whole video gate, but yeah, the official Classic Radio Roundup hours is the doors open at 8 and it's officially over at 10. And after that, it becomes the After Hours Classic Radio Roundup for those who want to hang about.
Back to you, man. You're smoking.
Who was that? Radio supervisor or station super? What'd you call her?
Station manager.
I want to talk to the station manager.
You like that too, JR?
Your request needs to be submitted 1 week ahead of time in triplicate.
The station manager.
Responsible replies are requested. I screwed that up, but yeah. You need to submit your request to the station manager at least 1 week, and will be answered during business hours.
Seasons, greetings, all that stuff. Fine evening, buddy. Thanks for the get back. Appreciate it.
That's 333 in Kentucky shooting a little skip. Yeah, station manager with specifications or subject to change, terms and conditions may apply.
Sound like one of them Kentucky headhunters.
What was that? Responsible? How do you say that, Train? Responsible something?
Responsible replies invited.
That's it.
Responsible replies. Man, you gotta be all tongue-tied.
Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to station manager, Spitfire radio station. Responsible. I can't get it either. Responsible requests will be replied.
Responsible replies invited.
You guys need tapes. You guys need a tape dump so you can just play it.
Yeah, we need a cart.
Specifications are subject to change. Responsible replies invited.
Terms and conditions apply. May differ or vary by state and local laws.
All rights reserved. Printed copies are available.
Not valid in New Jersey and Vermont.
Hey, Joker.
Yo.
Remember last week when this one here was sounding kind of bright and anemic?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say before when Pete came in and said something. Yeah, that weird noise going on. I was going to say it sounds much better, and I'm not on the same radio I was last week, but it sounds good.
Yeah, I paid a couple dollars to have it fixed a little, but it's all right now.
That thing's got 3 meters on it, on the face, right?
Yes, 3 meters. Modulation, SWR, forward and reverse.
Yeah, 10-4. I know the radio. That's a pretty radio.
Got a real nice receiver.
Forward and reverse.
What's the radio? It's the Cornell Doublier. I don't know how to say that. Cornell Doublier. Why you gotta name it? Who named them anyway? Cornell Doublier, Mark 5.
Sounds like a chocolate bar.
Yeah, there you go.
They're a big, or were a big capacitor manufacturer, and I knew it was not right, but I always call them Cornell Doubler.
Yeah, I called them Cornell Doubler. You know, but then somebody corrected me. Cornell Doublier. See, so it sounds French.
I think on the buffet, it's next to the souffle.
Yeah, there you go.
I think it's like a chocolate syrup. I remember a chocolate named that, or something close to it.
I just remember capacitors called that, but I think it could pass for a confectioner's name.
This channel. It is actually the same people that made the capacitors. They started selling their name. They're the same people, man. They got their name during World War II for being known for making real good capacitors that were military grade.
Yeah. Wasn't that an actress's name on Golden Girls?
I don't know.
The French name for?
I always like the Mark 20 of the Cornell Dubailer.
See, Skippy pronounces it different. He says Dubailer.
All right, open the door for Bite Buster. Go ahead, Bite Buster.
Where y'all talking from? Hey, 91 in Alabama. Talking from, right?
I can't help it if Alabama comes in and cuts you off, Bite Buster. Try again.
Oh, man. Hello, Alabama.
Hello, right back to you, people. I'm just reading the mail. Where y'all talking from, right?
Last night, Jesus Christ, on Pennsylvania.
Well, you're on in Pennsylvania. Hello to you, man. They called me 91. I'm just reading the mail a little bit. They want to bump it down. Hello, around Pennsylvania, 91. In Alabama.
It's all right. I'm just kicking back. That kind of
I hear that fan in the background.
A91 night train. A91 night train in the Keystone Wave.
Hello to you, Night Train. Hey, Night Train. Hello to you, big brother. Sounding real good at that about it. Hello to you, Mr. Night Train. Mr. Night Train, 91 in Alabama.
Roger, 91. Heard you in there, man. Figure I'll bump it down on you to spend a little bit there, 10-4.
No pain, no strain, big brother. Sounding real good at that about it. No pain, no strain. Sounding real good. Right here, folks.
All right, then, 91. I heard you in there, man. I just figured I'd shout at you before you got out of here. 10-4 on Classic Radio around on our Classic Radios. 10-4.
Right, my friend. All right, y'all take care and have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. We'll talk with y'all later. 91 around Birmingham, Alabama. Bye-bye.
How about it one more time before you go there? 91, 441, 441 to Spitfire. Come on.
Oh, Mr. 441, I got a copy of your radio. Mr. 441, 91 in Alabama. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks for the comeback there, 91. You sounded choice up here around the Keystone. Just working this 70-year-old transmitter. Wanted to bump it on down your way in Alabama, 441 in Pennsylvania. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thanks for the get up.
Hey, bad news. 91 in Alabama with the wave.
Well, see if 91 here's Joker up here on very low watts tonight.
I just plugged in this old.
That got quiet.
It almost seems like the Christmas e-skip season has started, because that ain't Effler. That's all e-skip stuff. Florida, Alabama. Looks like we might have a good Christmas e-skip season.
Awful big signal. Hey, Bite Buster, by any chance, do you remember what you were saying?
Bite Buster. We're giving you another chance.
Bite Buster, Bite Buster, Bite Buster.
I think I heard him say he was getting out of here tonight.
Oh, man.
Alabama did his jammies.
Yeah, he completely wiped out Bite Buster.
He was completely wiping out everybody. He was loud.
Yeah, too.
That guy was all the way up there near the red on my meter.
Everybody put you in the red.
Like old JR.
Countywide.
I was thinking more like Skyrider.
Where'd Skyrider go? He got quiet.
He's on 2 meters there. I heard him, I don't know, about an hour ago.
All these quick trigger fingers.
Hello, Skyrider.
Hey, Skyrider, it's like the Wild West. The fastest draw wins.
I know they're quick with a right.
How about you?
Yeah, I know. So, but the good thing is I have more than one radio, so I can play up on the 2-meter band too.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, Skyrider got it going on. He done surrounded himself with radios.
It's pretty cool when you can play on different bands and not interfere with the bands you're listening to.
Now you can hear me.
I remember one time, it was last week with him. We were talking on 2 meters, and I answered them on the 11-meter radio. I sat there talking and going on. Then I heard the 2-meter kick back up again. I'm like, oh, this ain't working.
There was a time But Wayne will verify this. We both had Yaesu FT736Rs with 2 meters and 220 in them, and we went full duplex, and it was pretty cool. Like, so it was like talking on the friggin' telephone. He was say one of us was transmitting on 220, and then the other was receiving on 220, and the other guy's transmitting on 2 meters, and the other guy's listening on 2 meters. And we're both keyed up at the same time, and we could hear each other. Like, it was like talking on the telephone, and we're like, "This is too weird." we stopped doing it.
It was cool though.
Yeah, that is cool.
It was way cool, but it was kind of weird.
Talking on split.
So it was talking to those girls on the 49 megahertz phones.
Oh, I had fun with that, the 49 megahertz phones.
Hey, Renegade, you're really kicking it tonight.
I hear you pretty good tonight too.
Yeah, what's going on out there?
Nothing for me. I'm just powering down for the night, Roger.
10-4. What rig you run?
This is my ICOM.
Okay, 10-4. It's working now. Sounding good, man. Like 8 pounds up here.
When did you get on the band?
I've been yelling for you for the last 10 minutes. You guys were talking Skip and talking to everybody else. Couldn't hear me in the weeds.
You're not in the weeds. You just didn't jump down, up and down at the right time.
No, I was in the weeds. You didn't hear me coming down the road.
Oh, maybe if that was the case, but I hear you now.
You got too quick.
Yeah, I had to jump up here to my spot so you guys can hear me. What's up there, Skyrider?
Say, that's the trigger finger. Hey, I'm not quick enough to keep up with these guys on Wednesdays. So, and if you're not quick, you're not getting the word in.
That's what I know.
You need there, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sometimes we'll step aside if we hear you jumping up and down enough.
Oh, yeah, I know. I do make a bunch of noise.
So usually one of us will pick you up.
Can acknowledge a break. You and JR will get me. Pete now, because he's higher up, so he's picking me up better.
All you need to do is get the attention of me, JR, or Night Train. One of us will open the door for you.
Yeah, the three of you got ears. You got more ears now since you raised your antenna.
My antenna's kicking butt.
I hear you better in the Bridgeport now.
I don't know about you.
Yeah, and I'm running less power tonight than usual, too.
Yeah, see how that works?
Yeah, I'm running low power too, but it's getting me everywhere I want to go.
I'm barefoot tonight. Bring her.
I can run some power. You have to run power. Say what? I said you have to run power. Why do I have to? Because your antenna ain't high enough. Oh, yeah. There we go. There goes some power.
Damn, that brought you as strong as the Night Train.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, my.
You probably cut JR's lips off with that. Unless JR is up to the challenge, you might counter it.
Me and my little underwater, I think he probably will. He could probably do it. I'm sure he could.
Right now, his signal is about 2.5 dB greater than yours, because you're just over the 9. I'm going to call it 9 plus 2.5, and he's 5 over 9. So he's got you by a little bit.
Yeah, I expect he would. I absolutely did. Awesome. He's a booming.
Yeah, he's doing something like he hadn't done before.
Yeah, that's right. Get down. It's changed.
How about now? Can you guys hear me?
Oh, we hear you, man.
Oh, yeah.
I figured I'd put on the different box.
I don't need it on.
I don't think that's as clean as the other one.
You sound good over here, Joker.
You're right, Pete.
How about that? Any better?
Still not. I mean, like, I'm being picky now, but it's not as clear and clean.
All right, how about that?
Now you are.
Hello, Joker.
Good evening. Okay, that's put out the same as I was before.
That's clear and clean.
But it's clear and clean, but its signal dropped a bunch, like maybe 4 S units.
I'd rather be clear and clean with less signal than stronger signal and sound like doo-doo.
Boofy, baby. Sound like doo-doo to me. Doo-doo.
Yeah, ain't no good to sound like doo-doo.
It sounds like doo-doo.
Who did the what and the do?
He was saying that Joker was sounding like doo-doo. He had to make adjustments. Boofy. You sound boofy, baby.
You definitely don't want to be boofy, baby.
You don't want Train to call you Boofy.
That's the ultimate put down when you go boofy.
No, goofy.
I know I'm goofy, but I don't want to be boofy.
I'll take goofy all day long without offense, but you call me. I mix myself. Goofy's fine. Boofy's not.
Goofy good, Boofy bad.
And that will be in the handout for next year's Classic Radio Roundup abbreviations.
It's already written into the bylaws.
Goofy do or goofy do?
Yeah, well, Train's got it right. Goofy good, boofy bad.
Would you say that backwards, Pete?
Boofy bad, goofy good?
Yeah, say it fast.
No, I'm not going any faster than that. I've been drinking alcoholic adult beverages. I couldn't even get that out smoothly.
He's putting in, that's right, 2 whiskeys, 3 whiskeys floor?
Yes.
You're not drinking alone either.
I know I'm not drinking alone. I didn't figure I was. I knew you'd be supporting me, Wayne. Can't be an alcoholic if you're not drinking alone.
Well, I'm retired, you know. It's like I can do whatever I want.
Right. Well, I'm not retired, but I'll have to go into work till 10 a.m., so I'm good.
I'm just tired.
I'm always here to help support.
Well, I thank you for your support.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's that time. Been fun, been interesting, been goofy, all that. 1, 2, 3, Renegade, Spitfire, Night Train, Skippy. Hello, Skippy. I forgot to say hi to you, bud. I forgot about that, but anyway, it's all good. And I know I'm forgetting Skyrider as well. And anybody else I missed. Have a good night. We'll catch you guys in there later. See you later. Bye.
Green Dog, Joker, Bite Buster. Oh my God, you missed a bunch. Rooster, Blue Max. Oh my God, jeez.
Joker, Goose,
Green Dog. I understand.
Green Dog in there?
Oh.
Yeah, he's in there. I mentioned him.
Damn, I didn't even hear Green Dog in there. You're deaf. You got potatoes in your ears. Now, that's you, man. That's you. I hear Green Dog all the time. I just didn't hear him tonight.
You can't hear him when Goose is plugging up your receiver.
Yeah, that boy. Everybody's plugging up my receiver.
He appreciated it.
He just made comments.
I turned it off. Go ahead there, Green Dog.
I gotta switch to another radio. You'll never hear me.
He said he's got to switch to another radio. You won't hear him on that one. He ain't even moving my needle on that comment.
Dang.
Got a real good copy on Green Dog.
You want a flat side too?
Green Dog's flat side. That's his issue.
I know. I gotta get a flat side up so I can talk to Green Dog.
I got a copy on Kentucky, 421 waving.
Hello, 421 Kentucky. 441 in Pennsylvania.
I heard him.
Yeah, I'm from Ted there. I think you said Pennsylvania's where y'all are at, but yeah, y'all both making a fine trip to Kentucky. 421 Bushwhacker waving.
Hello, Bushwhacker. Spitfire. There's a whole pile of us up here in Pennsylvania. The Classic Radio Roundup.
I heard that 421. I just scanned the band Joe in there and gonna give you a quick shout so we can make a trip. Appreciate you getting back and we'll catch you around the band. 420. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, you're making the trip. No trouble at all. Thanks for stopping by the Classic Radio Roundup.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there, 1, 2, 3. Who's out there calling me 1, 2, 3? I thought is that Green Dog? Yeah, that's me working this Mud Duck Radio. I'm barefooted. Shucks, I heard you, Green Dog. I heard you. You're just about whittling the meter, but I heard you. What's your 20? My 20 is King of Prussia. I'm high on the hill with King of Prussia. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that to the bank. I'm gonna play that on the Powerball. I can't make it out, man. I can't make it all out. I need somebody to relay.
He's going to take it to the bank and play it on the Powerball. He heard you. He's happy.
There you go, man. There you go. That's funny.
All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I got a hard day ahead of me tomorrow, and I have to be a success. I'm going to step aside. It is your night train base station, saying thanks for the fun. Good evening around the band. Train with 10-7.
Good night there, night train. Night.
Hey, good night, train.
Yeah, Roger on that night train. And JR, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, I'm right behind you there, Night Train. You're sounding good on that Cornell doubler. Yeah, and that's how I'm going to say it, because I'm not even going to mess around with anything else. So anyway, yeah, y'all check out the video gate. It'll be uploaded sometime tomorrow. Your 441 Spitfire countywide radio going that way. And I'm not going to go through the list. I'm just saying 73 and Merry Christmas to everyone. Till the next time we meet. Countywide.
Oh, yeah. And Merry Christmas.
Yeah, man, Spitfire, Night Train, JR. Catch you guys on flip-flop.
Wow, what's up with that audio?
Hey, Pete, you have a good Christmas. No doubt. Have a good one.
Why, you're not going to be out here next week?
No, next Wednesday is Christmas, isn't it?
Don't you judge me.
But you sound like you're on antique radio, man. What do you got? You got P1 radio or you got that?
Yeah, I got that turd Midland. What the hell is it called? 8 something or other.
Oh, crap. Okay. All right, Spitfire and Night Train, you guys have a good one. I don't know who else went 10-7, but we're still standing by the, what is it called? The Classic Radio Roundup After Party.
Here's talking on a tin can.
What's that?
I said, who's talking on a tin can?
Who is that? Who's that out there?